year, we'll see more than 500 vehicles on display, representing the most innovative designs in the world, and experience North America's largest and most prestigious automotive showcase. The show begins with press preview days, industry preview days, and a charity preview event. The charity preview raises money for local children charities. It's estimated that the show generates a revenue of over $500 million to the local economy. Other benefits of this year's show was the importance given to electric cars with the inclusion of a section called the Green Avenue.
Okay, welcome everyone to the North American International Auto Show. I'm Bill Malone, the entertainer for Ford. Come on over.
Today we're at the North American International Auto Show. This morning we've introduced several interesting cars. The one behind me, however, was introduced just 2 months ago at the Los Angeles Auto Show. This is the U.S. debut of the Ford Fiesta. We've already sold in Europe and Asia 600,000 units of this car. We're very excited here in the U.S. because this car is finally coming to the U.S. market, and we have thousands of pre-orders for this vehicle, which will hit the market just a little bit later this year. It's a beautiful car. It's won numerous awards, has great gas mileage, but most of all, it has superior styling to anything else in the market. One of the hallmarks of the work that we're doing at Ford in design is that we want every car to have amenities on the interior of the vehicle that are a class higher. So although this is a B car in terms of size, when you get into it, it has the luxury of a C car. So that's probably the most important game changer that we're working on in terms of B cars.
Each of the popular car makers have their own space assigned, but Ford is definitely one of the most popular brands among the fans. Their vehicles have won this year's Car and Truck of the Year award. Let's continue with our visit.
This is the Ford Fusion Hybrid. Won Car of the Year this morning, so we're very delighted with that. This is 41 miles per gallon in the city. It's about 6 miles per gallon better than a Toyota Camry hybrid. And this is the most fuel-efficient mid-size car in America. It's gotten all sorts of accolades this year. It's a beautiful car, as you can see, very bold face, and we think that's probably one of the most exciting hybrids probably in the hall that you would find here today. Finally, we're standing in front of what I think is probably the most significant car at the show this year. This is the 2011 Ford Focus. This is a world car. We're selling it in Asia, selling it in Europe, and selling it here in the United States. This morning, here at the North American International Auto Show, we launched this vehicle both as a 4-door and a 5-door, and we're really pleased about the way this car looks. It's dynamic, it's aerodynamic, it's got a beautiful interior, and just as I said on the Fiesta, when you get in this car, even though it's a C car, it has the amenities that you would find in a CD car. So very premium, very upscale for the segment. Our goal within Ford is to, within every class, be the class leader. And we think between Fiesta, the Fusion Hybrid, and this Focus that we're going to be able to achieve that quite readily. You may have noticed that over the last 2 years, we've gone from a company that essentially made large trucks and SUVs to one of the most fuel-efficient companies in the country. So our focus right now has been on B cars and C cars because we think that is ultimately where the buying public is going. Now, we haven't released any fuel efficiency figures on the Focus, but I can assure you it's going to be very, very good. Only thing left to say is if there's one thing that you've got to see here at the North American International Auto Show, it's the 5-door version of the 4-door Focus that we're looking at right now. It's a candy apple red metallic. It's really sporty. It's really beautiful. And I hope all of your audience has a chance to see it. That only leaves me to invite all of your audience to enjoy the rest of the North American International Auto Show.
Okay, these right here are the ultrasonic sensors, or ultrasonic sensors that actually shoot off noise, and when it comes back, that's what's measuring how far you are away from the car, how far you are away from the curb, things like that, helping you get into the space there. we're going to go back first just to get in the starting position. Well, when you're driving down the street and you turn on your park assist, it will pick up, but since we're in such a short area, we've got to reverse back so it starts sensing it. But you, in real life situations, it would be different. Now, if you hear that beeping, that's the reverse sensor, and you'll hear it come to a solid tone, and that's when you're back far enough. That's the 12 inches. Okay, so what you're going to do is, this is the park assist button here. Push that. If you'll notice up here, it says active park searching, and there's an arrow pointing to the right. So when we drive up on the right hand side, it's going to scan all those parking spaces and find the one that's going to best fit your vehicle. If you're on a one-way street and you want to park on the left-hand side, you can just turn your blinker on and the active park will search the opposite side for you. But for now, we're going to park on this side. So what I'm going to do, put it in drive. Now, the ultrasonic technology is searching, sending noise out, bouncing back, so it's measuring how far it is. And then we're going to drive up here. Pull up, it says space found, pull forward. So I'm going to keep pulling forward just a bit. Space found, stop, and now I'm going to put the car in reverse. Now, as the driver of the vehicle, you are responsible for riding the brake and making sure you're at a safe speed for reverse parking. Okay, so I'm just going to keep the hands on the brake here. But, yeah, I'm all set here. Yep, just keep it nice and slow back into that spot.
You only have to take the brake.
And, yeah, you just ride the brake. And then you're going to hear the sensor again when it comes to the constant sound. Right there. Put it in drive. Let the wheel turn itself for you. Pull forward. And we're all set. Good and parked.
Perfect.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Time to go to commercials. Don't move from your seats. We'll be back in no time with more Holy Wheels at the Detroit Auto Show.